Well, that was an unexpected and absolute ruddy ding-dong. Belgium 4 and Wales 3 in a really, really exciting qualifier that looked like it could go either way in this game. Kind of a game of two halves. Belgium very dominant in the first half, but Wales in the second half. In Bellamy's Wales, he deserves an immense amount of credit in terms of how he's been an unexpected success. Guys, I've got my Invisalign in on my teeth. I don't want to take them off because I'm getting ready for bed, and I'm just going to try and enunciate and pronounce words well enough while wearing them. It was an excellent game. I'm going to talk about it. A 7-goal thriller. Many games, goals ruled out or near misses. There was a disgrace of VAR. That was just taking really long. And yeah, Bellamy's Welsh boys will feel frustrated that they didn't get anything out of this game, because there was a point where it was, 3-3 before a decisive and dramatic late winner from Kevin De Bruyne, where Wales were going to try and win this qualifier. They end up losing it. But hey, welcome back to Football Yannick. And guess what? There's daily content over here on this YouTube channel, and I'd love for you, dear sweet viewer, to be a part of it, mate. So why not like the video and subscribe if you want to support your boy? I do really appreciate that. We're going to reference save the score here. 2-4-2-3-1 formations. Craig Bellamy, of course, the Welsh manager, and Rudy Garcia. Both were booked. Yeah, hella spicy this game. Both opting for what is looking like a 4-2-3-1 formation. We're not going to go through the heat maps. Interesting, no real striker. Where's your keeper more? Not even utilised. They went for Brooks up top, who really didn't do much. And of course, similarly, Lukaku did great. De Bruyne did great. Wilson did good. Thomas on the left wing for Wales. Brennan Johnson, they've got a team there, haven't they? But I do want to speak about Craig Bellamy, because historically he was a little bit of a difficult character. And apparently, I know he was spicy on the touchline here, but apparently he sorted his sugar out, as it were, and he's gone to therapy and he's done self-reflection, and he could have joined Vance and Company at Bayern Munich. I think he coached with them at Anderlecht. Of course, they go back as well, but he decided to go and coach for Wales. I've heard loads of interesting things about him, like he's the first manager to live in, he's moved to Cardiff, but previous managers wouldn't live in Wales or Cardiff or whatever, but he wants to be near the camp. He does little things like you can't throw your shirt on the floor because the badge should never touch the floor, which sounds a little bit David Brent, but generally he's not. There's just a couple of things there. Also that he doesn't want players to swap shirts at the end of the game, because you've worked so hard to put on that shirt, you shouldn't give it away, basically. It's like little symbolic things, but seemingly he's rallied them and he's done really good work. Yeah, man. And they're they're not the sexiest team. They've got Ethan Ampadu, I know well as a Chelsea fan. Didn't he captain Leeds? He's sort of, become quite a senior, important player. But really, bro, look at this quality here on the right, and look at the Belgian quality. The back line has certainly seen better days. Long have we... Thibaut Courtois, I believe, and feel free to fact check me in the comments, but that he's refusing to play for Belgium because he didn't get the captaincy, which is really funny and pathetic, really. But they've got Verbruggen and they've got Sells, who's started in goal here, so they've got options. Bart Verbruggen, I'm pretty sure he's am I losing my mind? He is a goalkeeper. He is a goalkeeper. he is Belgian, I think, but still, anyway. But yeah, Val Fass is not a good defender, and he demonstrated that in this game. Yeah, long gone are the days. I know Meunier played and he's decent enough, but Courtois behind the likes of Toby Alderweireld and Vertonghen and stuff like that. But, you know, there is immense quality. The midfield of Yuri Tielemans, and what a finish, by the way. His assist was great, but his goal, his finish was the best of the lot for me. Amadou Onana, huge fan of him. And, you know, of course, when totally fit and relied upon, they've got Romeo Lavia to come in, so he can be part of this new generation as well, alongside Jeremy Doku. And then you got the senior boys, of course. Trossard's like 30 now, I think, and so is Lukaku, I believe, and Kevin De Bruyne is, of course, into his 30s, but still has a lot to offer, as you can see with his winner. Lukaku, let's just quickly take you through the statistics of what was a really keenly contested games. Let's look at the halves here for reference. North Macedonia, top of the group. It's because Belgium haven't played, only played 2 games. So the first half, despite having, to be honest, bro, like, even the first half, 3 big chances apiece, 9 shots to 6, and there were 3 goalkeeper saves from Belgium, so Wales were all right. I think Belgium sort of had spells where they're really good. Second half, more big chances for Wales. Wales will feel really disappointed they didn't at least draw this game, man. Attacking momentum, I suppose, was pretty even there. And in terms of, I'm just trying to walk you through this. Of course, both managers got booked. We saw a opening goal from Lukaku was a penalty. Really, really harsh, I think, the handball. Lukaku scoring what is his 89th goal for Belgium, which is pretty mental, actually. Really, really is. Munir comes off, and Padu gets booked. Yuri Tielemans scores a really lovely finish running onto a ball, and the way he hits it is beautiful. And Jeremy Doku dribbling, going on the inside. He should have been shown the outside. Ooh. Let's go up a bit there. But he wasn't. He was allowed to sort of cut inside and just lash it. I do think the Welsh goalkeeper should be doing a little bit better on Doku's shot. But they're 3-0 up, pretty much going into halftime. But they get a penalty themselves. It is a penalty. Sells on Wilson. I think it was on Wilson who converts the penalty, or maybe it was another Welsh player. But it was a penalty. It wasn't. It was much more clear cut than that sort of soft hand ball that Lukaku converted. And they get a little bit of hope, Wales, and they freaking come out in the second half like on flames, mate. They're shot out of a ruddy cannon. And we get a Harry Wilson from scoring a penalty, sets up Thomas, which is a really, really they just started so well in the second half, and then they get the Brennan Johnson scores again, 3-3, and this is the point in the game. This is the point in the game when you're thinking, right, Wales are going to win this. You know, they're flying out the traps. They're looking really, really good. There's a bit of a ruck. Players, managers, great fun, really. And Lukaku scores what he thinks is his 90th goal for Belgium, which would have been a good goal because he does a really nice layoff in the build up, gets the ball back and hits it well, converts and scores, but the ball goes out of play, and Yuri Tielemans ends up putting in a beautiful ball for Kevin De Bruyne, who finishes it well in the 88th minute, which would, you know, represent the winner. But he's free as a freaking bird. It's just like criminal defending, really, because he's just got no one near him and he can just sort of side foot it in. But it is a good finish. It's an even better ball. Yuri Tielemans from an amazing goal. Also a really good assist in this game. I just want to speak about VAR quickly because it was such bollocks. Do you know what I mean? It just went on and on and on. They don't tell. Of course, they don't tell the fans in the stadium what's going on. Even us at home, who've got the commentary team trying to talk us through it, it's just boring and like it takes far too long. And you know, there needs to be, like in like NFL and stuff, there needs to be more communication. There needs to be we will hopefully, when football refines itself a little bit more in the future, we'll look back at this time and how silly it was, where everyone's just standing around for 5 minutes on one decision and no one knows what the hell is going on, and we will be like, how did that happen? Massive credit to Wales. The commiserations, because there was a long period of time where I think they should have, they could have won this game, and they've ended up losing it, not even drawing. Brooks up front was a mistake. Notable talking points for Belgium. Freaking Lukaku coming on in the 46th minute, coming off in the 75th minute, just from being a bad performance. That's a really bad look for him. Their bench doesn't look that strong, Belgium. There's really not much on there. But they still have the superstars. They still have... Trossard's like a serviceable player for both Belgium and Arsenal. He's not like a superstar, is he? Kevin De Bruyne, still amazing. Still the guy. He, Yuri Tielemans, I think, is just immense quality. How old is Tielemans now? Because I wonder, if he will... I don't know. I don't want to say regret going to Villa, because... Villa have had fun. They're doing well. He's 28 though. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he's so good. And of course, he was at Leicester for a long time. And I don't know. I feel like he could have played, no disrespect to Aston Villa, I feel like he could have played somewhere really good, winning trophies. But him and Amadou Onana are a formidable partnership. Amadou Onana is Aston Villa as well. Am I going mental? They're both Aston Villa, aren't they? Because he was at... of course he is. He was at Everton. But Amadou Onana is 5 years younger than Tielemans. But it is a formidable midfield. And of course, they've got the even younger player in Lavia to come in and join them. Kevin De Bruyne still got something to offer. Probably will be there for the World Cup. And he'll probably be playing for Antonio Conte's Napoli. Alongside Romelu Lukaku, who you have to give him his flowers. He played well. He's such a... And Doku scored a good goal and he's a good player as well. Just quickly want to end on Lukaku because he's so good in Italy. MVP winner and Scudetto winner with Inter. Title winner again with Napoli. I mean, if he plays in Italy, managed by Conte, he wins. but that sounds like, he can only play in Serie A. But this is a guy who's got over 100 Premier League goals. He's not like he came to the Premier League and flopped. He's got this kind of narrative. And of course, I'm a Chelsea fan, and I think his behaviour with the unsanctioned Sky Italia interview is unforgivable. I do wonder if he had his time again, if he'd do it differently, because he was back in the team. By the time it eventually went live, he was back in the team and scoring. But yeah, he did not. I don't know. He looked. I still remember that Arsenal game on his debut when he scored immediately, and it just looked like we'd got the missing piece of the puzzle. And he was meant to be this sort of semi-Chelsea fan, Drogba loving, same stuff we hear about Osimhen, but it doesn't mean anything in the end, does it? But by far Belgium's top goal scorer, and he has been for years. He'll probably get 100 goals for Belgium, which is amazing, really, isn't it? Belgium, and just to end, Belgium are tiny. They've got Belgium population, yeah. The country of Belgium is 11.7 million. I'm just quickly gonna look at London's population. It's slightly bigger than London. Belgium's entire population is less than 2 million bigger than London, and they've produced this golden generation that was the number one ranked team in the world. I don't think they've underachieved. I feel like getting that bronze medal and those amazing performances in 2018 from Eden Hazard, from Lukaku against Brazil when he played on the right wing, I feel like they've done all right. I heard on the Football Rambler podcast I listened to, the host Marcus Speller pretty much reiterate their achievements, and I think they've done fine. It's because they did have De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku, and of course the trimmings of the defence. The Tottenham defenders of Alderweireld, Vertonghen on front of Courtois, Dembele in the midfield. you know, with the likes of freaking who did they use? Witzel and stuff. But they did have options. But even like Yannick Kraska, I'm a huge fan of oh, great name, by the way. I'm a huge fan of Mertens personally. So people will just look, because we had they had the superstars. They think they should have done it. So I think they've done all right. I think, yeah, you know, I just think Lukaku is such an interesting player, because I don't know if he'll go down as one of the maybe history will be kinder to him because he won multiple titles in Italy. He's you know, by far Belgium's top goal scorer, and he has got over 100 Premier League goals for multiple teams. So maybe he will. I don't know, because yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling now. Let me know your thoughts. Please do comment down below. Yeah, thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you back here soon. Peace.